welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome to Los Angeles, the city that brought hockey to the West Coast. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Golden Knights win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Moves it to Theodore. Slides the puck over. Los Angeles gets a hold of it. Vegas has possession of it now. Moves it quickly over to Eichel. Keeps a hold of the puck. Works it across to Kempe. Los Angeles with possession in their own zone. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. And a great save. Oh, spectacular save on the play.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Drives to the paint. Los Angeles gains a hold of possession. Fiala's got the puck in his own zone. Los Angeles takes it across the line. Centering to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. LA's got the puck inside the offensive zone. He's got a little jump. All alone. He scores! Wow!
He's in on a breakaway, and some guys know exactly what they want to do, and some guys take what's given, but what a shot that is. He had no chance.
Vegas came here on a mission. They wanted to get off to a good start. I'd say mission accomplished so far.
Mission accomplished, and they've left their opponent absolutely stunned with the speed and pace that they've come out with. They get on the board early, and now their opponent's chasing the game.
Takes the pass. Good shot, frees the puck up. Passes it over. And a direct hit right there. LA's had chances, but here they are trailing in this one. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. And now it's for White Cloud. Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know they felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
There's a chance in front, and that's stopped. Lots of time left in this period. Vegas has the 1-0 lead. Ross won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. The Kings play it along the boards. Whacks it into the offensive zone. McNabb's lugging the puck. And it's a quick pass to Kolesar. To the low slot. And that goes off a body. Quick feed to Fogle. The Kings take it along the wall. Hill's going to slow it down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, a good decision right there to dictate the tempo of the game, especially when he hasn't been busy. He's engaging right now.
Byfield's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Gives them nothing in front. The Kings gain possession. Let's it go for the back end. Oh, he makes another save.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
And he keeps possession. Great read to break up the play.
The Kings are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all of those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Puck scooped up by Pietrangelo. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. centering feed. And it caroms off a twig in front of the net. Tosses it to Moore. Fires it. Denied with the blocker. Petrangelo's moving the puck through his own zone. Quick pass to Eichel. Turned aside with the glove by Kemper.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
Los Angeles has won the defensive zone draw. Quick pass across to Fiala. Puts it on net. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. And now he moves it to Stone. Here's a shot. Oh, a clutch save. Oh, there's a collision that knocked him off course.
He wasn't expecting that one, James. He had his head down, unable to brace himself, and his stick goes flying. Now he's got to go collect it.
Los Angeles wants to get back into this one. They've outshot their opponents here, but they still trail. Kopitar's won the faceoff. Feeds the puck across to Fiala. LA's got it along the wall. Shot! Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Here's a short pass to Dorofeev. Picked up along the wall by Spence. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Kemper.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Still lots of time left in the period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. He's him up, and he stands tall in goal. And he takes the dish, and he gives it over to Fogle. And he takes the feed.
He's only one goal away, James, from his next milestone right here.
Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Moves it to McNabb. LA's looking to break out of their own end. Handles the pass. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Skates to the crease. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Shot! Gets in front of it. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And that's intercepted by Jeannot. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. LA's got the puck. Moves the puck. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Hill. Right through center and into the offensive zone. The Kings gain possession along the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. Here's the pass. Vegas will play it from behind the net. Sends one up to Hurdle. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Lets it fly. Oh, what a glove save by Kemper. LA's down here in period one, despite the fact that they've had way more scoring chances here. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. The Kings take it along the wing. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Now a quick pass to Kolesar. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Golden Knights have taken a 1-0 lead. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Oh, what a slick stop by Kemper.
This is an impressive save right here, James. I mean, there's a ton of net front presence, and so a lot of traffic that he has to battle through to find the puck, and he does, and he makes a nice save.
Moves it over to Waugh. And that's broken up by Spence. Great reach with the poke check by Theodore. Moves it quickly over to Waugh. The Golden Knights looking against the half wall. Quick feed down low. Taken along the wall by Kolesar. Wrist one in close. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. Wouldn't it be pretty if this was a set shot? Just aim for the inside of the post and know that it's going to go in? That's not typically the case, but tonight it is.
Vegas looks dialed in tonight, now adding another goal here in the first.
They've been dominant, James, and the 2 goals is just a reward for all of their efforts. They've worked hard, but they've been consistent. Now the question will remain, there's a lot of runway left. Can they bring it in the second and the third?
Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Quick feed to Clark. The Kings move to the offensive zone.
And that's why he's leading his team.
The Kings are showing some life here in the back half of the first, and Cheryl, they got one back here.
Well, and at a critical time here, the remainder of the first period at bay, this is a team that now has some confidence as they shorten the gap within one.
Slides the puck across to Hurdle. Shot! Oh, gets a glove on it to make the stop. Well past the midway mark of this period, LA's trailing by 1. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And he slides it quickly to LaFerriere. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Feeds it over! Penalty coming up. Whistle stops the play. McNabb's going off for cross-checking. Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play. Your big stars, they need to shine.
Centering feed! And he denies that great opportunity there. Skates across the blue line. Takes a shot. Denied with the glove by Kemper. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Nice job tying up his opponent. Coughs up possession of the puck. Here's a shot, and that one's stopped. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Sends a pass over. Oh, and he whiffs. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Pietrangelo. From the point, looks to make something happen. LA's got it in the neutral zone. Kellyan's got it against the boards. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Watts ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Offense is on face-off and he wins the draw. And that's poked away by Aston Reese. The Golden Knights will play it from the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. Centering pass! Oh, he comes up with a stop. Puts it towards the net. Stopped by the goaltender. Puck picked up by Byfield. On the redirect. And he'll hang on to the puck for goal.
Well, and this is huge, James. The ability to slow the game down, get a line change. There's no happier than the coach right now.
Power play continues, and they'll look to set up here with this offensive zone draw.
Well, they need to take advantage of the moment, not just a power play, but they're up against a fatigued goaltender who is not moving as well in his crease.
The Golden Knights move the puck in the defensive zone. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. And he slides it quickly to Kempe. And he takes the pass. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. Takes that pass back to the point. Turns it aside.
Clark's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision, but he makes the play. Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal, you're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded.
A little 4-on-4 coming up here.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
Dishes it off. The Golden Knights take it from their own end as they make a line change. Moves it around along the half wall. And now he moves it quickly to Haig. That's using the body on the block. Here's a pass down low. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Quick pass to Moore. And the puck leaves the zone. Sends the pass over. Here's a short pass to Carlson. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Here's a blast! And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose. Trying to shake loose. He's in! Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
And the puck departs the zone. And it's a quick pass to Holtz. Look at that hit. Maybe trying to wear down the opponents here. Studnika's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Kings take possession off the faceoff. Nice job to escape the zone. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Gets a piece of it with the trapper. Fires it on net. Oh, and there it is! The power play goal in the back of the net.
This is what you call having a nose for the net. You take the initial shot and you get back to the front of the net for your own rebound. That's a great, tenacious goal.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Golden Knights have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And now it's grabbed by Spence. Here's a chance. Makes the save. Scooped up along the wall by Gavrikov. He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the try.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. Well, he gets beat clean by the shot, James, and he's only one player in front of the net, but it's not about how many, it's about where you are. And when you take away the eyes of the tender, this is exactly what can happen.
Los Angeles still trails late in this first period despite multiple scoring opportunities. Nearing the final 60 seconds here of this first period. LA's got the puck along the boards. The Kings are in transition. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Holtz grabs the puck inside his own territory. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. Gains the zone on the left wing. A chance at
They've been behind all game, but they've clawed their way back with good habits, and they find themselves at an even score.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. LA's won the faceoff at center. And that's a smart heads-up play by Watt. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Welcome back, Cheese Pounder. I'm Sabalski. You knew you, and here comes period number 2. Both teams looking for that go-ahead goal here as we get underway in the second, still tied. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Hill's been so impressive tonight, completely dialed in right from puck drop, cutting down his angles and making sure there's no second shot opportunities. But his team needs to get going in front of him. This game's tied because of him.
And now it's over to Hurdle. And he's ridden off the puck. Vegas looks to get things going now with the puck. Now a quick pass to Stone. Picked up along the boards by Kempe. Moves it to the middle. And that goes off a stick and off target.
Byfield's had the puck on his stick for a great portion of this game so far, James. He's creating, he's at a multi-point night, and it's not done yet.
Hill's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. We're still in the early stages of this period. It's all tied up. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. And that's a great heads-up play by Kaliyev. Taken by Spence. LA's in transition. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Byfield's won the face-off here in the offensive zone.
Sorry, James, didn't mean to step on your toes, but that was a massive hit, and now the play continues.
Gets a glove on it. Wow, what a stop by Kemper. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Throws it in. Vegas has possession of the puck. With the one-timer. Big-time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. LA's got control of it now from their own end. And the puck's knocked loose. And now it's grabbed by Edmondson. LaFerriere's got it on the offensive end. Quick shot! Blocker save! Big save by the goaltender once again. The Golden Knights win the draw on their own end. Slides the puck to Howden. Pass across to Aston Reese. Moves the puck along the half wall. Slides it across. Passes it over. The Kings look to start the transition game. Moves it to Kempe. Great poke check on the reach. Handles the pass from the right side. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Receives the pass. Great extension on his part to poke it away. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Still lots of time left here in this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Golden Knights win the draw here in the neutral zone. Shakes off the coverage. Here's Here's a chance in front! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Centers glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. The Golden Knights come up with the defensive zone draw. And he slides it quickly to Hurdle. On the attack along the boards. Takes the feed at the back end. Nice block. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Moves it quickly over to Eichel. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Theodore. Makes the save again.
He does a great job being such a position here.
Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. Well, he's got a lethal combination, James. He's got that low center of gravity and core strength, and then, of course, he's got the sick skill to make something happen with the puck on his stick. He does just that. He's able to withstand the jostle and the battle, and then finds a way to make a great distribution for a goal.
The Golden Knights, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of runway left, and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. And he's got that one. And a stick breaks that up. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Barbashev. Shuts him down. And that tears off a stick. Takes it across the blue line. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Eichel's been on fire lately. Everything he throws at the net seems to be going in. When it's working for you, you got to be confident. You feel like nothing can go wrong.
Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Scrum along the boards. Unable to reach that one. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. The Golden Knights cross the blue line and are on the attack. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Vegas hanging on here. They lead it by one. It's 4-3. LA's won the defensive zone draw. Feeds it over. And that's blocked from someone in front. Grabbed along the board by Gavrikov. Dumps it in. Vegas takes hold of the puck. Dorofiev's taking it from his own end. The Kings pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. And some fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Quick feed to Kopitar. Denied by Hill. Los Angeles can be pleased about a lot of areas in their game tonight, but they continue to trail here in the second. Vegas takes possession off the draw. Tries to get it to Hurdle. Pinned up along the boards. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Taken by Theodore. The Golden Knights carried along the wall. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Gains the zone through center. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Picked up along the wall by Stone. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. A chance on the rush here. Dishes it off. Makes the save. past the halfway mark of this period. This one has been a good back-and-forth contest. We're sitting with a 4-3 hockey game. 50-50. And they win the draw here in their own end. Tries to feed it over to Carlson. Takes it to the net. Kemper's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. The Kings win the draw. Rocked them in the open ice. Los Angeles on the attack. Puck grab by Vogel. Back to the point it goes. LA's got to find a way to break on through. They've had plenty of shots on net, and yet they trail here in period number 2. The Golden Knights win the draw. Passes it over to Barbashev. Vegas plays it along the wing. And that goes off course off a body. Takes the feed. Cuts to the front. Fantastic save.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
And he breaks up the opportunity in front with a poke check. Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. The Golden Knights have it behind the net. Here they come up along the wing. Takes the feed. Pokes it away in his own end. Puts it on net. Taken along the wall by Fegamo. Quick pass to Lewis. Handles the puck. Jeannot's got it along the wing. The Golden Knights scoop it up along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. As a goaltender, you're always working on different exercise, tracking with your eyes, foot movements, everything that power pushes you across the crease, and unfortunately this time he's just too slow getting across, and it hits him and goes to the back of the net.
The Golden Knights have extended the lead to 2 now here in the second.
Yeah, and sometimes as an athlete, you take a bit of a breather here, and sometimes that frees you to continue to play and attack, but sometimes it leads to complacency. You don't want to give any edge to your opponent when you have them down.
Los Angeles moves ahead with the puck. The Golden Knights have it from their own end. Battling for it along the boards. LA's got a hold of it against the wall. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Hannafin. That opportunity's rejected. Kempe's got it in the defensive end. Bats the puck right out of midair. And now it's grabbed by Pietrangelo. Poked away in the neutral zone. For point blank! Big time stop! There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Here in the later stages of this period, the Golden Knights have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Here's a chance. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. Los Angeles has had no shortage of offensive opportunities, but they have run into a hot goalie tonight. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. And he slides it quickly to Anderson. Great pressure to force the turnover by Holtz. Loses his balance on the play. LA's got it in their own zone. Reaches out and uses the stick. The Golden Knights gain possession in their own end. Slides it quickly to Pietrangelo. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Holtz takes the puck. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Los Angeles has it behind the cage and puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. Denies him on the slapper. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. The Golden Knights are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, and it is a tough thing to do. And this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Kopitar's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. The Kings win the face-off. Here's a short pass to Fiala. And he totally whiffs on that one. The Golden Knights will kill off a few extra seconds now. Good use of the body on the play. Aston Reese carries the puck in his own zone. A chance to clear. Gets it out of his own end. Scooped up along the wall by Fogle. And that'll free up the puck. Cutting to the slot. Great stop by Hill.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Picked up along the boards by Aston Reese. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Feeds it on over to Kaliev. Second period nearly into its final minute here. Shot! Oh, great save by Hill! And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Los Angeles looks to break out in their own end. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. And he snags that one with the glove.
Hill's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Kopitar's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. And they take possession. Nice job handling up on the draw. Handles that one. Ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here.
Stone's almost back on the ice.
Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Both sides are evened up as the power play has expired.
Nothing like a strong PK to just elevate the team right from the bottom to the top of the roster. This takes hard work, and they certainly showed why they're on that unit.
There's the horn, 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with a third period next.
The fan page dividends with home points, our exclusive fan loyalty program. Download our free app today.
Two down, one to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. There's been no shortage of firepower after the first 40 minutes, and we are underway here in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the 3rd period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Vegas is leading in this high-scoring affair, James, and I had a coach who once said, listen, the offensive zone is your playground. Well, the playground seems to be in all 3 zones right now. It is all about offense.
LA's had no shortage of offensive scoring chances, but they still trail here in this 3rd period. The Golden Knights cross the line and gain the zone. Puck scooped up by Fiala. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Fires it on net.
Oh, he saved it! Oh my goodness, what a stop! Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest. I really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Vegas leads by a pair. They're up 5-3. Los Angeles has it in their own end. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Oh, look at the pass! And gets a piece of it with the trapper. Slides the puck over. Keeps possession on the play. Denies him!
Kemper's been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
Along the half wall with the puck.
Kaliev's looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his 3rd.
Takes the pass. Feeds the puck to Holtz. Fires it. And that goes off a player. And the puck's booted away. And now he moves it quickly to Byfield. Off the left wing and into center. Angles it over to Holtz. The Golden Knights are across the line and into the offensive end. Huge steal in his own end. Fogel's got the puck. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. The Kings have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. The Golden Knights move it ahead. Grabbed along the board by Kolesar. Puck picked up by Whitecloud. The Golden Knights have it now. Vegas plays it against the boards. Passes it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. LA's played well tonight, but they still trail here early in this 3rd period despite leading in the shot department. The Kings win it in the defensive zone. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Feeds it down low. Sends the feed in front. And that's intercepted. And he takes the dish. Puts it on net. He scores! Nice job to finish there on the play.
He hits that 50-goal marker for his career, James, and you knew he was looking at that one. He wanted that one on paper. It looks like the goaltender's tracking the puck really well. His movement is agile, but he just can't keep up to that quick release shot on the inside of the post.
Los Angeles has shifted the momentum here in the 3rd, wouldn't you say, Cheryl?
Definitely, James, and I expect that there'll be a lot of shots coming from everywhere and a lot of bodies in front trying to screen the goalie.
Kopitar's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Poked away in the offensive end. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, and there's a great save by Hill. Still has possession. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Here's a shot. Great save by Hill. Taken by Whitecloud. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Moves it to Hurdle. Moves inside. Big time save on the one-timer. That's poked away in the offensive zone by Fiala. Vegas has it in the defensive end. Moves it quickly over to Haig. And he takes the feed. Oh, what a paddle save on the play. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The Golden Knights are holding on to a one-goal lead. It's 5-4. Lewis wins the draw on their own end. Kemper's going to hang on for a whistle. Los Angeles needs to find a way to light the lamp as they trail in this third period. The Kings win the draw here in their own end. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Great reach with the stick by Fagemo. Can't keep a hold of it. Great poke by Aston Reese. Los Angeles plays it along the boards. Sent in deep, and the forwards will go to the bench. The Golden Knights will play it in their own end. Vegas plays the puck along the boards. There's a shot. That's gloved by Kemper.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Things starting to get a little physical out there. Shot! And makes the save. Vegas has the puck. With some open space at center. Los Angeles takes possession at center. Centering feed! Oh, he comes up with a stop. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Quick feed to Pietrangelo. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Uses the force on that hit. Big time stop there. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Los Angeles wins the draw. Slides it out over to Kaczmarov. Quick pass to Deneau. Play rolls on. Dorofiev's got it in the offensive zone. Stones him in front. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. The Blackhawks are on the schedule next, and when those two teams meet up, it's always a fun one. We'll see you then, I'm sure. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Shot! Blocked in front. Puck grabbed by Roy. Here's a short pass to Colasar. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Picked up along the wall by Deneau. Handles the pass. That goes wide. Moves it to Dorofiev. Oh, a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
LA's run into a hot goaltender tonight. They've had no shortage of scoring opportunities, but yet they can't convert, and they trail here in the third. The Kings take possession off the faceoff. Moving into the attacking zone. Takes a shot. Too much congestion in front. He says, let's get physical on that play. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. And it's a quick pass to Stone. Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, misses the net, and that, what a chance there.
Oh, it was a great chance, and one that he will want back. The puck is all around him, though. If he continues to get to the right spots at the right time, you got to figure he's going to put one by the tendy.
Moves it quickly over to White Cloud. Penalty coming up here.
You're trailing by one, and you take a penalty, not the way to get back in a game. Well, I really like them working off the 1-3-1 sequence that they were successful on earlier, James. It really opens up the ice, so you're using and stretching the entire zone. And listen, there's a lot of ice for the defense to cover. So you can look to the flanks, you can look to the bumper, but a lot of options off of it.
Taken along the wall by Theodore. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Here's a shot! Great left save! And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Studnika's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Los Angeles with a big defensive zone face-off. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. And now it's grabbed by Hurdle. And he hangs on to the puck. Quick feed to Hurdle. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Eichel's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. The Golden Knights win the draw. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck against the wall. And he lowers the boom there. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. To the front, and they score! Another power play goal!
Well, the power play's been incredible tonight, James. Multiple goals, and it's because they've kept the PK unit guessing. When you don't know what your opponent's going to do, you don't know where to be. That's exactly how the coach would have drawn it up, James. I mean, you move the puck around the outside to disrupt the coverage, you open up the middle of the ice, and then you get a glorious shot chance, and you capitalize. Excellent work.
The Golden Knights are sitting pretty here in this third period, now holding down a 2-goal lead. Nice spot to be in, Cheryl.
The perfect spot to be in when you have a 2-goal cushion back half of the third period. I think you're enjoying it, but the reality of it is you can expect to push. So it's all about game management right now. Know where you are, make good blue line decisions, and make sure you're not doing anything risky with the puck.
Scooped up along the wall by LaFerriere. Levels him against the wall. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Blows him up on that hit.
Power forwards drive lanes and they drive bodies, and that one's perfectly executed.
On the backhand. Turns it aside with the glove.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
The Kings need to find a way to break on through here. They've had plenty of shots on net, but they've got to convert here in order to even things out. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Hill's going to hang on to the puck and get a stoppage in play.
Nothing gives confidence to a team more than a big save, and he's been doing it all night, James.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Vegas plays it up ahead. And that's a great heads-up play by Fiala. Here's a chance. Quick pass to Fiala. And there's the save. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Carlson's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Offside the call, will get a reset. The Kings are running out of time to even things up here. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but they trailed late in the third. The Golden Knights win the faceoff at center. Vegas gains the zone and on the attack. Moves the puck over to Gavrikov. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Moves the puck. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. A skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Here's a shot! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Nice save by the goaltender to get a pad on that.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp and be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Big face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, after that last shift with sustained pressure, you know that the goaltender is fatigued. You got to find ways to get pucks to the net.
Off the face-off, they take the puck. Sends a pass over. Takes enough, but he's still got the puck. Here's a short pass to Fiala. And now he angles it across to Kempe. Here's a chance. Oh, what a glove save there. He read that perfectly. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Los Angeles wins possession right off the draw. Puck scooped up by Clark. Gains the zone through the middle. Great poke check on the reach. Moves it to Hannafin. Snaps one from the slot. Kemper's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. A critical draw here. They win the draw and go on the attack. Dishes it off. Spectacular save on the play. And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. The Kings take it across the blue line. Dumps the puck in. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And they come up with it as the puck skips out. And he takes the feed. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Kemper. The Kings have had more scoring chances, and yet they trail late in this third period. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Works it across to Fiala. Great read in the offensive zone by Stone. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Sends it to the middle. Block shot. Hard hit frees up the puck. And some good footwork to kick it away. Now a quick pass to Clark. Oh, big-time save by Hill. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Chance at an empty netter here. Puck picked up by Gavrikov. Pushes it across to Byfield. Quick shot. Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. The coach makes a decision to pull the goaltender here, James. They get the extra attacker out, so you have to use the advantage to your favor. That's exactly what they do. They own the puck on retrieval, and they find a way to attack the net.
Both teams readying here for the face-off. Vegas is quick on the draw. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. LA's got the puck in the defensive end. Great read to break up the play. To the empty net. Kemper's at the bench, allowing for the extra attacker to jump on. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. And we are all over with this one tonight. Vegas didn't have their A game out there tonight, but you know what they did have? A very efficient shooting night.
Yeah, they were able to generate some quality scoring chances and capitalize, and it's fortunate that they did, because I'm telling you, they were on their heels. They weren't first to the puck. They didn't have speed to the neutral zone, but they did have good shots.
That'll do it for tonight's EA Sports broadcast. Hey, look, plenty of action just around the corner, and we hope to see you then. Good night.